see I was heading there. Good morning, guys. This is gonna be a double vlog. Only because I got tired yesterday.
She got tired, America.
So we're going to the swap meet.
Yay.
Because somebody has money.
Yeah. What, furniture?
No, watches. But I don't wear them, but I still love them. Especially if it's blue. You see any blue? Where the face is blue?
Blue, but that's a man's watch.
It's not blue enough though.
It needs to be that like ocean blue.
Joe didn't want to come to the swap meet, right?
No, I just want to bloody leave.
Yeah. And Jada says, when are we going to leave? I said, we are already. Don't you see us walking towards the what?
Egress.
Yes. My baby, no big herds. That's what Tracy used to say for words, herds. Either Tracy or Rory. Big herds. Curve. Is that the one we can't stand the smell of?
Yes.
Right?
Never again.
We can't stand the smell of Curve for men because Joe threw it in the bathroom at a rat that we had years ago. And now it smells like dead rat to us.
That was Riri for a second.
Girl, if they have Riri out here already,
Make haste, come on.
Avocados already on the tree? You guys, so Joe went to Felipe, that's over there by the shop. He does body work, and asked him how much he would charge to take care of the what? The fender and the light, right? Not the bumper. He didn't say nothing about the bumper. He says $950 for the fender and the light. And so then he told Joe for him to paint the whole Tahoe, like top of the line paint, it's what? $5,000? Jesus, that's double the price of the Tahoe. So Joe said he trying to make his whole rent. Yeah, we could buy 2 Tahoes for that price. Joe said, you trying to cover the whole year's rent. I'm like, how much you want to bet he'll be out of business sooner than later? Because he's really, really overpriced. Even when you go to Asda and you say Felipe and he goes, oh, the expensive man. It's like... I want you guys to know that the last 2 or 3 times we went to see Osley, he was 100% touch with reality. He was not in La La Land, not even for a second, right, Joe? When I told him about the sickness that Jada went through and all the meds and everything that happened, the first thing he asked me is, how's her sugar? And I said all her levels were good because they checked that the day she had the dehydration. And I said, why would you ask about the sugar? I said, because she was purposely staying off of sugar because she wanted to heal, because sugar makes things worse when it comes to sores and wounds and stuff like that. And he says, because when you take steroids, it sends your sugar out of whack. And then I remembered Osley used to peddle dope to the hospitals. Back in his country, he was a drug distributor. So I was like, yeah, he's very much in touch with reality. So I want to go see him today because I want to ask him, Jonah, where are the place empty mode? They just build this?
They just built, I thought they were going to be like warehouses.
And they're little shops. That's cool. Yeah, I want to ask him which car is the best car for Jada to get, because he's very wise when it comes to cars. He can tell you who makes what, because I didn't know that Pontiac wasn't, made anymore. Right, Joe? We didn't know that. It's Joe's turn to be in the kitchen today, guys. He said he's going to cook dinner for us. Yesterday, I took over the kitchen and it was not even for a show. I just wanted to make a couple dozen meat pies, and I also wanted to make a tray of jam roll for Jada because I promised her when she was sick and when she got better that I would make some jam rolls for her. Joe, you see how she come in at this yard with this Tahoe? Oh no, she needs her own car like Rapido, because she just flew in this yard with this Tahoe just now like a bat out of hell. Yeah, well, I promised her some jam rolls because she loves jam rolls, and I didn't want her to overeat the jam rolls because I started to monitor her sugar, salt, and acid so that she could heal more quickly, right? So she sent a whole batch of it over to Colin's grandma because she loves the jam rolls for breakfast. As I was making the jam roll, it just reminded me of Mom, because that was Mom's favorite dessert. And when she was at her sickest, even though she couldn't eat anything, she would nibble a couple bites of the jam roll, and then later on she would throw it up, of course. But that's all she wanted towards the end of her life. So I was like, I'll make you your jam rolls, okay? Let her come in. Hello. I saw you come in this yard with my Tahoe hot. You came in hot just now.
That was not even hot. I met some like lady in the store,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know why she started like. I guess maybe because we.
It's like that guy that talked to us in Walmart, my new friend.
Yeah.
The one that calls me mom.
Yeah, she's all like, because she was like, then they don't have anything for girls like us. I guess because I'm black, she's
Brown
black,
skin?
you're brown skin.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh yeah, I know. She's like, they don't have an eyebrow pencil. I'm like, yeah, thank God, I got blessed with bushy eyebrows. So, and then she was like, really? And then she's like, what are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm Belize. My parents are both from Belize. And she's like, oh, my dad's Belizean. And I'm like, oh, what part? She's like, my daddy was a Rolling Stone, you know. I was like, oh my God.
Like most Belizean daddies.
Exactly.
Except Joe.
And so she's like, asked me if like I ever went to the Little Belize or whatever. I'm like, I don't need to. My mom has a cooking show and she teaches people how to cook. So I've been to Belize for like all the time. And she's like, have you ever been to Belize? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, you know, I haven't went since like my grandma passed.
We haven't gone.
Whatever. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm the grammar police. Go ahead, baby.
But yeah, so I told her about the show. So she said she's gonna go check it out and she'll leave a comment. She's like, I met your daughter at the store.
Look at her promoting my show.
Yeah.
I wanted to show this to you guys though. At the start of the vlog, which is what we did yesterday, we were going through a big trash bag filled with mom's clothes. Dad brought it up here last Sunday when he came to do that show with me. And I guess, I don't know why he picked out these things. Maybe they were overcrowded in the closet or something, because she has a lot of other nice clothes that we haven't gone through. We haven't had the strength to go through it. So he said it was a bag of hoodies, and he knows that I loved her hoodies and stuff like that. And so I went through the bag. Somebody come in here?
No, I just brought it to the key.
And I turned the camera on because I was going to talk with you guys about what we were doing. And then I realized we couldn't talk. I was going through this stuff. And I picked out these two items here, these two pants, and I have this top. And the reason that I'm saving these in this bag is because this is what mom was wearing a lot. These two pants were her uniforms when she was on the last. When I used to go there and lay in the bed with her on Saturdays, this is what she would have on. And I opened it up and I saw these and I just visualized her with these on and in the bed. And we smelled the clothes, and even though they've been washed, they smell of her. And oh my God, I didn't even know where the tears. It wasn't even tears at first. It was like it was that kind of cry I heard coming out of me. And I think Jada was trying to stay strong for me. So when I broke down, she started to cry. And then I cut out a lot of that out of the vlog, though, out of the editing. And then that big brown jacket with the fur on the inside, I smelled it. Oh my God. So my sister is like, why did daddy take all that stuff to you and didn't include me? Don't you think I want something? I know I don't wear her clothes and stuff, but I want something as a memorabilia. So there's a lot left in the thing, but I picked out 3 items, the 2 pants and this shirt, and I put it in this bag because I'm going to smell this for years to come. And I want to keep her big brown jacket with the fur on the inside. And of course, I'm going to give my sister, you know, first preference with everything else, and then whatever. I think she just wants something like this, you know, to just have something of her. So this is what I have of my mom, you know, besides all the jewelry she gave me when she was alive, because she believed in that. She believed, I'm going to give you the jewelry now because I don't want you guys to fight over it when I'm dead. Ever since I was a little, my mom used to have stomach issues when we were little, and every evening she would have indigestion. And the indigestion would be so bad that we would think she was dying. And she would say, Pikni, Monokoya, Babs, I want you to have this ring. She gave me this ring with a black onyx stone in it. And because she knew I loved that ring. It was a silver ring with the black stone. I want you to have this. And then this. And, then, and it was only me, my sister, and my brother. And I think she did it as a way of just kind of messing with us, because she just knew that it was just indigestion. But still, it used to scare me to death, you know. And then after a while, we got used to it and go, okay, give me the ring now. So, yeah, I want my sister to go through that bag, pick out what she wants, if my brother wants something or whatever. I don't think my older brother wants anything. And just go from there. I mean, she has a lot of skirts that I'm sure I could use, a lot of tops. Oh, I have one more top, too, that I'm going to put on the show one of these days when it gets colder. Well, when it gets colder. Today, hot. Today is going to be like 90 degrees. So, yeah. Meanwhile, Jada, okay. Yeah. I know Daddy wants to start cooking and he was chopping things and making noises. I just want Sam to know that we're still praying for you guys with that stage category 2 Hurricane Nate. Thanks for alerting me, because I wasn't even paying attention to the news, because I tried to avoid the news when I saw that hot Cheeto man passed the thing against birth control. I just kind of shut off the TV and not watch the news, just watch Lifetime, the killer shows, you know. So we're praying for you guys to not get any damage, all right? No flooding, stuff like that. So let me let Joe get started in the kitchen. He's gonna make beef and rice and beans and some type of coleslaw, but I'm not feeling that mayonnaise, mustard coleslaw. So I want to go look up on the internet to find some kind of different coleslaw. You know, I'm sure there's other, I've seen other coleslaw that looks like really, really great, like maybe with a vinaigrette or something on it. And I need a different type of a coleslaw. I can't deal with this mayonnaise. I like mayonnaise, but I just can't deal with that. It's kind of like the deviled eggs. I can't deal with the basic deviled eggs, so I went and looked up other deviled eggs, and that's how we came up with that fantastic deviled eggs a while back. So it's kind of like that. I'm going to go look up a fantastic coleslaw. Meanwhile, I have to edit a video that's going to go to the cooking channel tomorrow. So I will see you guys in a sec. Look at beauty.
Who, me?
Yeah, you too. Look at beauty. And the sun's just radiating, girl. You look beat. Your face look beat. Huh?
Look at what?
Beauty.
Come for me.
Oh, Jesus.
Look,
Why
look
do
here.
we egg him on?
Look here.
Jada, look at this.
Look here.
Look here.
Look here.
Look here.
Put the camera on. Look here. Look the beauty right. Look at. Look. This what you. What you see?
All right, babe. The beauty came from you. Jada, look at this though. Look through the camera.
Ooh.
It's even more radiant through the camera.
See, I told you they're pretty this year.
And look at this baby open up right here. We're heading out to let Jada take a look at some used cars. Not because we won't buy it from these places, but because we want Jada to see what's available. Well, how the cars look. Because you might think you want something and then you see it and realize, oh my God, that's ugly. I thought that was pretty though. Right, Jay?
Yeah.
That little Santa Fe is $7 grand. It's an 07. No Kias. So much of that Tahoe?
This one is kind of cute inside.
This is a Honda CR-V, guys. But look where the Prendle stick is. Park, reverse, neutral, drive. One, Prendle. All the way up there? That
Has a little
seems
sunroof.
weird. Sunroof, moonroof.
This is cute. This is not bad. Was this the one that said that if you crash into your deck?
That's a Toyota RAV4. I think the Honda CR-V had AC issues, but AC issues can be worked out. Does anyone got no price? Let's see. $55. The Honda CR-V, 250,000 miles, and the guy did not even stutter when he gave us the math. It's like 250. I'm like, huh? 250?
Bishwa.
And they want it was Bishwa. It's $6,000 they want for it, right, Joe? And oh, it's an 05. I was like,
My trick out that.
no.
Yeah.
No, but Jada knows now what the Honda CR-Vs look like. That's what we're trying to do, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're gonna go see like what Trailblazers and Envoys and stuff like that look like. I'm having fun though. I'm having fun seeing these prices because I know what we get them for. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Mother!
Okay. You guys, I have Jada sitting here because first of all, we want to let you know that she's almost at 100%. The only thing that's going to put her at 100% is when this thing is completely gone out of her cheek. It's here, right?
Yeah.
Let me feel it. It's still a little bit there, and I could still see a little bit there. So she goes back to see that idiot tomorrow. And what did you say, baby?
Better come at me correct.
And even after this is done, we're done with him.
Oh, I'm done. I'm gonna go to Collins Dentist where they give you a little goodie bag after. I didn't even get a little goodie bag there.
That's because they overcharge you at Collins White People Dentist.
Yeah, but they, you know.
This dentist is expensive too, though. The one that we went to, he's expensive too. Anyways, that little excursion that we took Jada on was very fruitful. Jada, you want to talk about the experience? To go look at, taking a look at these
It's
cars?
definitely good. It makes you very, like, appreciative and keeps you humble because I'm not paying no $9,000
Or 10 grand.
or 10 grand for these cars that my dad can get cheaper.
Like the CRV, the Honda CRV was 05.
Yeah, that was
250,000 miles, and he wanted 6 grand, right?
Yeah.
6 grand. And Joe, those type of cars Joe can get from the auction for like $2,800, but plus the fees, the auction fees and stuff like that. So Jada is in this reality check area where it's like, okay, do I have that kind of money? No. So maybe I can't get a Honda CRV. Maybe I have to go down to a Hyundai. You know, Jada, tell them what the logo for the Hyundai is.
It's two people shaking hands.
You guys go back and check.
Is that what it's supposed to be?
That's what it's
It's
it's a slanted H. But
It's a slanted H for Hyundai.
Yeah.
But it's the dealer shaking hand with the buyer.
Buyer, yeah.
Yeah, take a look at it. That's what that is. So she might have to go to a Hyundai rather than Honda. Jada, do you see how I did the H?
Yeah.
And she hella can't afford a Toyota. Plus the Toyotas, they come with like 300,000 miles. You know what gave me excitement though? When I saw the Tahoe, an 04 for like $8,000 out there. And my beautiful 04 Tahoe had less miles and I was selling it for $3,000 and everybody skinned up their face because, oh, it needs paint.
Can't even
I'm
yawn.
like, she can't yawn.
Hi.
Okay, upon the way now?
Food for us.
To get what?
Josh wants a glass Coke. I want.
Oh God, a glass Coke sounds so good right now
Oh,
though.
you want a Coke or something?
Don't know why you mentioned that to me.
Because we're having like a big hearty meal at coleslaw and stuff, so you need the Coke to
Oh,
finish
we
it
don't
off.
had that meal.
Yeah,
Well, I haven't.
Good.
Oh my God, tell him about the coleslaw, Jada. Tell him about the coleslaw.
Oh yeah, her coleslaw was bomb. And
I found one online. I
my beef
tweaked it.
that I stole was.
So we Joe bought some stewed beef and then he washed it with the vinegar and then Jada went and stole some and he didn't even know. And he said when he was cooking, he goes, why else my beef? It's funny because he's like, this beef looks a little bit, it looked a lot more when it was in the package. And I'm like, I'm Jada, I'm like, he saw like, oh, he looked kind of lost. We're so worthless, we're wicked. And they cooked it the way they want it cooked. And then they don't like Joe to make stewed beef because he overcooks it. But I like it like
It's
that.
hard to chew, man.
I like it like that.
I
I don't like it when it's pink
It
in the
just
middle.
gets
I love
tight.
it.
Mine wasn't even that pink. It was more like medium well. Medium.
Joshua, can you cut a small piece when you're eating it so I could taste it? When you heat it up and eat
I
it?
need mine to bleed.
So they're going to go to Food for Less.
Yeah.
Then you're going to come back.
Yeah.
Then Colin's going to pick you up. You're going to go to the studio and do what?
Set up the vocal booth.
Hood rat stuff?
Yeah.
And what about the mic that Michael gave you?
We have it.
That can
Over
come in
there.
handy
Yeah.
now? Michael, are you still watching Michael and Teresa?
Yeah, I have to use
Oh,
that.
and you need to thank Japheth and Trisha.
Thank you, Japheth and Judy. Did I say that right?
Japheth.
Japheth.
Japheth. It's hard, huh?
Japheth.
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 And Trisha.
Thank
Husband
you,
and wife.
Japheth and Trisha for the nice donation, and it kept me afloat.
You put gas in that Pacifica
I
before you
did.
sold it.
I'm
telling you guys, fed this baby. Thank you so much for all the prayers that you sent up on Jada's behalf. I know that it was received by God and the miracle came. I know she had to take the meds. I know we had to change her eating. There's a lot that we needed to do on our end because, like I told you guys before, faith without works is dead. What that means, you just can't have faith and sit there and rock in a rocking chair because the rocking chair goes nowhere. It stays in place, all right? Sherry Shepherd said something on her Twitter. She said that she's working on a project right now.
Did you see that Ralphie May died?
Who's
He
Ralphie
did?
May?
Yeah, Ralphie May died.
Who's Ralphie May?
Really
The
big fat
actor?
comedian?
Like a comedian actor.
Yeah. Ralphie May. He
That
had
big guy?
Yeah, he had like a big orange jacket on one of his stand-ups.
Yeah.
Like that's
Show me. Oh no. Sherry Shepherd said she's working on a project and it's top secret and she wishes that she could share it. And she said, oh no.
I
He
seen
died.
his stand-up was pretty
Yeah, he
funny.
died at like 47, 49.
Did he have a
that
heart
young?
attack?
Was it a heart
I
attack?
think it was hard to have.
And
Him.
his weight was eventually going to get to him.
Make sure that your ID's not showing.
His wife was cute though. He has 2 kids, which is sad.
That's a bummer.
Can you guys see him? Yeah, so Sherry says that don't forget
That's how I saw it
that.
because Sherry Shepherd put a thingy.
Well, Sherry says that don't forget that God still remembers all the small things that you even ask Him for, and He's working on it. I'm like, please, God, work on mine.
For real though.
Please, God, work on mine so
You
this
want a Coke?
career can work. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It doesn't have to be a bottle Coke. It could be a cheap Coke.
Glass
go
Coke is
cheap.
cheap. Glass Coke is $1.
Huh?
A glass Coke is like $1.
But you don't get like a whole 6-pack of Coke for $3?
Maybe.
4 or 3, something like that.
Yeah. And just remember CRV.
I mean, if little Coke, little Coke.
Joshua, Daddy, to talk to you.
What's up, Dad?
You got my Lexus?
Auntie,
I would, but I don't have the money to repair that Lexus. But I would.
Auntie, when you die Lexus, you don't know how to park?
And I'd be afraid to take anywhere someone's scraping or something. I'd be mad.
You guys careful down that street. Somebody got hit up on the main street too. It seems like they were parked and somebody came careening also. What's this with this careening? You guys, you know my neighbor. They were going out in the Tahoe to eat food for less. You guys, you know my neighbor still hasn't come over or called to tell me that they hit my Tahoe when she was leaving that day for work. Now, back when I was vlogging a few months ago, the sheriffs came to their door and I called the wife to let her know the sheriff was at her door, was everything okay? And that gave her an opportunity to do some investigating to see why they were there, and she found out why. And since then, they've pretty much been hiding. And I understand if you don't want to come and talk to the police or whatever, but you could have called me from around the bend and say, hey, I just left, they hit your car, go outside and see what's going on. So I'm not going to be looking. I'm not going to be rolling back tape from my camera to see how many times the sheriff's done gone to that door. I'm not going to be doing any of that for them. I'm sorry. I really like their little baby. And God forbid if something happens when I'm here and I'm watching, I'll keep the baby till she comes home. But that's as far as I'll go because the baby's innocent in this. I mean, this is how I feel about friendships and stuff. I'm too old to try to cultivate these friendships to where it's a give and take. You know what I mean? Like I said, I always monitor their house when they go away. I've asked them to monitor my house when I go away, but I have other neighbors that can monitor my house. You know, right next door can monitor. This other lady over here can monitor. And so I was just talking with a few of the neighbors today and telling them that, you know, what happened, that they just drove off and didn't even tell me nothing. And they're like, you know, they're weird. The neighbors are telling me they're weird. I'm like, okay, I got a clue. That's all I need. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end this one. Thank you so much to my sponsors. Your support means the world to me. I know that the sponsorship, the money goes to buying the food to do the food show, but I feel like some of it comes here as a blessing to the vlog so I can keep going, because you guys know the vlog takes a lot of editing and a lot of time, but I do it because you guys appreciate it. You know, you really do, and I feel that appreciation. I love you all so much, and I'll see you tomorrow night on another vlog. But for right now, I'm gonna say adieu. Bye. Yeah, Daddy, in a kimono. ¿Qué tal, papá?